If you knew me, I'm a humble, normal guy walking the streets.
Yeah, in fairness to Beavo, every humble, normal guy I know does walk around in public with a chain with their own name on it. So you might remember Beavo. We've done maybe a video on him for every tooth he had before he went to Turkey last year. He blew up on TikTok for eating potatoes, and ever since then, he has basically been humbled for 8 months straight. It's getting really sad, to be honest, and if it wasn't for the things that I'm going to show you today, I would actually feel sorry for him.
What's happening, TikTok Beavo here? Listen, I just wanted some help.
Because for a man whose only discernible talent is eating food in like 4 bites, his ego is out of control and it's hard viewing, I'm not going to lie to you.
Everyone goes, Beavo, why are you not uploading no more on TikTok? Why are you not doing this? Why are you not doing that? Yeah, listen, social media is a joke. I don't even like my job anymore, I'll be honest.
Now, in fairness, if I was ridiculed every day like Beavo is, I would also hate social media, but it is fully self-inflicted, and this man just keeps digging his own grave.
3 o'clock in the morning, just all of the cheeky Maccas, yeah. Got a $3 PC set up. I've got clothes that I don't even wear. I've got jewels in the safe I don't even wear. If you knew me, I'm a humble, normal guy.
Flexing on children on TikTok at 3 AM. Beavo has taught me round. I mean, admittedly, at first, I thought he was a melt, but clearly I was wrong. Beavo clearly is the man.
Benefit yourself before you hate on someone else. I've done my graft. I've blown up. I've got my 1.4 million followers. I've got my $2.5 dog.
Come on, Beavo. You can't call her that. But the idea that Beavo is this grafter could not be any further from the truth, to be honest. I'll remind you again, Beavo's living is earned by just eating food in a weird way.
Big up Sophia going to New York. Hope you have a good time. But yeah, it's 8 out of 10. Big up the salt. Big up the Mexicans. Big up the tacos.
And not in a racist way.
And if he was genuinely humble, I feel like people would actually get behind him. Instead, though, he has this complex where he feels like he's transcended the working class. And that alone is obviously pathetic, but then it got worse, because it's getting to the point now where he is just openly mocking people that he deems to be below him. And I'll play the video, but this is where he went from sad to downright pathetic, in my opinion.
Hey, babe, you know I took you to London, yeah?
Yeah.
I've had to take you to somewhere very special because the views are dropping and everyone's saying I've fallen off. So, yeah, I've had to take you into the job centre.
I mean, first of all, I don't know why you're laughing. You might as well just pre-book your appointment for 2 years' time. And that's not going to go well either. I mean, as soon as they ask you what your skills are, I think they might ask you to leave.
I can't cook and I can't clean, but I can sew.
Yeah, I don't think this is going to work out. But this is the reality for a lot of people in this country. I'm sure a lot of people in there are just trying to support their families. The last thing anybody wants at the best of times is some turkey-toothed failed influencer coming in and recording them. But that's what he's done here, really. And honestly, I think this might be the video where Beavo has dug his grave forever.
Here we go. My views are dropped, so I need a job. Someone help me. If you knew me, I'm a humble, normal guy.
This is, by the way, by all accounts, where Beavo should be. Beavo genuinely has nothing to offer anyone, except, you know, maybe dentists in Turkey. And it's made worse by the fact that this is actually where Beavo was before he sold his soul.
I got my little green card when I was 15. I used to drive that machine. Look, get cameraman, get this. That machine right there. I used to drive. There was a big building here. We took it down. But listen, I want something to say to Mark. Mark, the site manager, yeah, you said that I have a dead-end job.
So clearly, he actually understands the struggle, but he still mocks it. Congratulations, Beavo. You have now alienated half the country. The guy is so substanceless, by the way, that he actually just looped this video 3 times so he can make money off it. He's a grafter. He did 20 seconds of work in 1 day.
Hey, babe, you know I took you to London, yeah?
It actually takes no talent to do what Beavo does. I think anybody watching this video could do it. Maybe punch yourself in the face a couple times first, but after that, you should be good. Because when you work a 9 to 5, you're trading your time for money. When you do what Beavo does for a living, you're trading your dignity for money. I know what I'd rather do, but tell me what you think. Either way, it's fair to say that this one didn't go down great. My guy pretended to be homeless for a GoFundMe and starts taking a piss out of people who actually help the homeless. My only defense for him would be that he is just probably stupid, but at the same time, that's no justification. Either way though, hopefully this does set in by the time he does have to go back there. And again, he has completely dug his own grave. This, like, idea is probably what he's best known for at this point, beyond the swallowing potatoes, that is. What a CV, man. What a CV. But whatever happens, you know, these clips just aren't going to age well. And I say they're not going to age well, as if they were even fine at the time.
So wait, I just want you to, just so that we're clear, look directly in that camera and tell 100 million men that they're slaves because they don't let other men check for money and instead they have jobs. Go ahead.
Yes, if you want a good lifestyle and you don't let other people your missus, you're missing out, and you're a
You're
slave.
missing
If you
out.
knew me, I'm a humble, normal guy.
If this guy has a PR team, he should maybe fire him. And that point actually extends to the next clip, because even when he is actually quote-unquote working, it is somehow equally as painful to watch. And the bar is very low, but he still somehow manages to lower it consistently. I'll give credit where credit's due. To be fair to Beavo, he is the only man who can fall off to rock bottom and then still somehow fall off after that.
Wait, DJ, listen. You've come to my show and you're hating on me. My money's good. My money's good.
Beefing with 18-year-olds at a club night. I don't know how he manages to do it, but Beavo, fuck me,
If
mate.
you knew me, I'm a humble, normal guy.
I don't know why I find this so funny, but it is funny. Beavo has, in fairness, maybe found his intellectual opposite in a pissed up 18-year-old. And he was getting disrespected in front of the troops, you know, he had to assert his dominance. Unfortunately, he did that in maybe the cringiest way possible.
My money's good. My money's good.
POV, you are a roast potato. The kid actually did get thrown out, which is also very funny. But as he was getting dragged out, he said maybe the most scathing thing of all time. Hopefully, what he says here has actually made Beavo think.
I want your backing Beavo. My man swallows roast potatoes, you're backing him. My man swallows roast potatoes.
They turn the music off and all sat in silence after that. I mean, you've really got to reflect when you find out that you are indeed backing a man who just swallows roast potatoes for a living. And he said in that clip that the money is good. But there are actually other clips that seem to contradict this point.
I'm doing cameos anyway. If you want a cameo, get your orders in. I've dropped the price down to $30.
Yeah, my money's good, but could you also please, you know, send me some money? In fairness, I'd maybe do the same, although I do have nothing to sell. If you want to help out, you can like and sub instead. It's free. Save your money for Beavo, because he might need it. It's even getting to the point now where he's lost his talent for eating things in a weird way.
Beat up the pigs. Beat up the dad's cooking. Yeah, you know the rules. If you don't know, get to know. Beavo's here, Beavo's there, Beavo's everywhere. Get a bit of lighting. Oh. Beat up the light.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what God said on the 7th day. Beavo might be God. I mean, maybe not, but maybe.
Beat up waking up. Beat up the pigs. Literally.
Yeah, it's fair to say that people are even disappointed in this now. I remember the real OG Beavo would have ate that full thing in 4 bites. He's lost his spark, really. I mean, where does he go from here? Other people, in fairness, are trying to let him down lightly. Beavo, just switch this off. Go out with some dignity left. Couldn't have said it better myself, really, although I'm not sure if there is much dignity there. And with what he did have left, he did actually try to cash it out and get involved with the influencer boxing scene. There were some promo photos that did drop, and all I'm really taking from this is he might have the worst tattoo of all time. Ironically, the guy he was supposed to be fighting against, Danny Aaron's, he also might have one of the worst tattoos of all time.
Because apart from the text that you can barely read now, definitely not in 10 years' time, he spelt his name with an apostrophe. Danny Aaron's.
If this was a tattoo off, then we could just maybe call it a draw. But real talk, if this had actually gone ahead, I would have actually feared for Beavo. Luckily for him, or maybe unluckily, through divine intervention, he actually hasn't got a fight anymore.
Thursday evening, I basically jumped or fell out of bed and dislocated my shoulder. And I basically had a seizure.
Now, weirdly enough, that was maybe one of the better things that happened to Beavo that week, which sounds crazy to say, but on some level, that might actually be true. Because on one hand, people did actually lay off him for a bit. Like, jokes aside, I'm glad you're okay, Beaver. I don't know what I'd do without you, really. More importantly, though, he now doesn't have to fight. Danny Aaron's is not Mike Tyson, but in a ring with Beavo, he probably would have looked like him. And everything we've seen today is Beavo before getting punched in the head. I don't want to see what Beavo would be like after, and luckily, we're probably never going to have to find out. But with that said, and for some reason, he is actually now probing for another opponent.
This whole boxing, online boxing stuff, yeah, it's great. I love it. I was fortunate enough to get onto Misfits. Unfortunately, I had an injury. Didn't really clear it up. Had a seizure. The amount of DMs and the amount of people that wanted to fight me.
Beavo, you are 0-1 against the floor. I can imagine that everybody wants to fight you. I mean, you are one punch, Beavo. Even Jack's Fitness would probably bully you in the ring. I mean, with form like that, he's knocking out anyone, really. Jack's Fitness, I know I made a video on you, but please don't hurt me. You know, I've always thought you were cool, really. But back to Beavo, he's done being a nice guy. He is going to take no fight less than KSI at this point.
The amount of people that wanted to fight me with no following, no background, you've got 2 followers and not even a profile picture.
You knew me, I'm a humble, normal guy.
I mean, obviously I get his point, but at the same time, people don't want to fight Beavo for his prestige. You're just a free hit. And in fairness, given that, KSI might actually want to fight you. But yeah, man, I'm hearing that he's not going to be able to fight for at least a year anyway, so the dream is dead. This could have been Beavo's way out, but sadly, it was taken from him for better or for worse. And with that in mind, it looks like Beavo is indeed just going to go out sad.
Mate, I failed in life miserably. People think social media is fun and games. It's not. It's not. It's toxic. It's dreadful. Your love life gets ruined. Can't even have a love life by the sounds of it.
And to be honest, I would feel sorry for him if it wasn't for everything we've seen in this video. Because in fairness to Beavo, he has kind of been ostracised from all the UK YouTube cliques. That's clearly the direction he was trying to go in. But to be fair, given everything we've seen today, I don't really blame him. So it's looking like this one is going to be a sad ending. What a shame, really.
People only see your numbers. And once your numbers are gone, you're gone.
Like and sub, or you're going to end up like Beavo, really.